with Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner.
Well, today was a fall beauty. A little cold early on this morning, but it did warm nicely with that sunshine that we've got this time of the year. 57 degrees, winds breezy out of the northwest today, right now at 10 miles per hour. Here's a look at the morning lows after a quick peek at the temperatures, and you'll see that readings this morning did dip into the low to mid 40s across the Ozarks, and we got into the upper 30s. Once you got into northern parts of Cedar County, St. Clair County, up through Henry County, even into Benton County, this area right here did get into the upper 30s and was likely just cold enough for maybe a little bit of patchy light frost on the rooftops. Temperatures didn't get quite as cold here along I-44, and that's because those clouds hung on throughout the night and finally cleared out right around and shortly after sunrise this morning. Of course, we've been talking about Michael for the last few days, and especially over the last 24 hours. Michael is a much weaker storm, but still packing a punch as it swirls across North Carolina and now into eastern Virginia. Winds right now at 50 miles per hour. So here, more than a day after landfall on the Florida Panhandle, we've still got a tropical storm, and it's been over land that entire time. Kind of a testament to how strong that storm was when it did make landfall. This storm will continue to exit the East Coast overnight tonight and make its way out into the North Atlantic. But right now it is producing heavy rain and the risk for not only some wind damage but also isolated tornadoes like we saw yesterday down in parts of northeast Florida. Here locally, conditions are quiet, skies are crystal clear, but that is going to change. As pretty as today was for a fall day, tomorrow is going to be ugly. We are just putting the players on the map right now. It's right now a couple of different systems that we're watching. One is a system that will bring clouds and wet weather to the area on Friday. This is a system, believe it or not, a tropical storm right now in the eastern Pacific, but it will help to deliver some rain and clouds our way over the weekend in conjunction with a cold front that's going to be dropping in from the northwest over the weekend. Again, locally right now, those skies are clear. Here's the pattern for tonight. Look for increasing clouds later this evening, so it's going to be one of those scenarios where temperatures are going to try to nosedive early on and then level out and maybe rise a little bit towards sunrise as clouds begin to thicken up from the west. And then during the day on Friday, during the morning, in fact, we should find light showers spreading in from the west, and that will continue through the afternoon. And because we're going to have that cool air mass already in place, and we're not going to have any opportunity really to warm up before the rain spreads in, temperatures aren't really going to go anywhere on Friday. It looks like highs in the 40s in many spots. Here's our hour-by-hour forecast. And again, overnight tonight, look for increasing clouds from the west. Showers will likely hold off here in the Springfield area, I think, until mid to late morning. But once we get to, say, 10:30, 11 o'clock, count on some wet roadways. That'll continue through the afternoon hours before that rain tapers off from west to east as we work into the early evening on Friday night. In terms of rainfall totals, it's going to be a slow, steady rain. So most locations to the north of I-44 will pick up between 1/4 and 1/2 inch. South of I-44, I think the rain amounts are going to be less, but still we're looking at maybe upwards of 1/4 inch of rainfall. Temperatures will be chilliest off to the east, where skies will stay clearest longest. Here in Springfield, 43 for an overnight low with a high of only 48. That's almost a winter forecast, not a fall forecast. Winds will be light out of the east at 10 miles per hour. If you're going to a Friday night football game tomorrow, weather not so nice during the day. The rain tapers off, but I can't completely rule out maybe a little patchy drizzle, at least into the early stages of the game. Temperatures are also going to be chilly, only in the mid-40s. And for all of these reasons that I listed above, only a 3 on our color rater. And it doesn't get a whole lot better over the weekend. Mostly cloudy, a bit of a break on Saturday, highs in the 50s, but showers will spread into at least areas along and south of Highway 60 by late in the day, and that'll continue Saturday night. On Sunday, we'll find a cloudy day with light showers or drizzle possible early on, and especially, and then again later in the day into the overnight Sunday night. And then that should finally clear out of the area with colder weather setting in for Monday.
All right, definitely feeling like fall now. What's our Viewers Club number?
The number tonight is 252-216, and our jackpot is $600.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Well, and more news for you now. The Postal Service